Yeah, welcome to Lime Rock Park in the iRacing Skip Barber. This is a walkthrough of a 58.9, which is a fast time. Okay, going into the first corner, it's actually turns 1 and 2. I'm going to treat this as one corner. Now, a lot of commentary on this turn will have you drifting wide mid-corner. I kind of cling to the inside all the way around, trying to make a little bit of a gap as you come to turn 2 to exit. We're going to brake at the 2 marker, and as soon as we brake, we start turning in onto the apex, going down to 4th, then a 3rd, and then it's clinging to the apex all the way around. See, there we're coming up to this 2 marker, start to brake into the corner, trying to keep the speed up as much as possible, cling to the inside, a little bit of rotation, then not too much, and then, as you saw there, just coming around that corner and waiting for about that moment that we can get full on the gas. I don't go as wide left here as I should do. Fair bit of track there missed. Okay, now here you see I'm in the middle of the track rather than on the right. A lot of guys will go completely wide right to take a more conventional line through there. I don't do that for 2 reasons. One, I struggle to rotate it around the apex here at turn 3, and second, it really opens up your inside. Every single track has at least one bullying corner. By bullying corner I mean where you go wide and somebody, even if they don't have much of a chance of getting inside you in time, they're not or should I say get alongside you in time. That is front wheel to rear wheel. They will still try to bully you by appearing on your left, so you get a spotter warning, even though the spotter will warn you even before they've got alongside. So the way around that, or hopefully the way around that, will be to take a line in the middle of the corner. Now this corner is known as a compromise corner, which means that you're going to compromise it in return for getting a good runner through turn 4. This corner is really unimportant. It's the run down to turn 5 that's important. So you want to rotate it tight on the inside. I think the speed that you're looking for is 65 miles an hour as you're coming around here. You're trying to maintain something around that. But the important thing is to stay as wide left as you possibly can. Keep it tight, keep turning it, keep it tight, tight, tight. Okay, now the important thing here is you want to keep tight on the next apex. You've got to get the line right. Now I'm okay here on wide left. If you get this absolutely right, and if the conditions are right, you can just about go flat out before the apex all the way through, right down no name straight, right down to turn 5. And this one I don't quite get it. I have to do a slight lift at the apex. You can take quite a bit of the curbing. Well, you can take a lot of the curbing on the left on exit. The dirt here is really risky. It's risky all the way around the track. If you get a wheel off onto the dirt, it tends to spin you around, so you have to be very careful of that. So there's a slight lift there, just about maximize that. Now if you look at this situation here, now you might think if you can kind of go a bit further to the left here, but I always find that it works out better to actually hit these or get tight on these apexes. Okay, here we've got the turn in for turn 5, the uphill. This is really awkward for me because I can't really seem to find a solid turning point. I'll just run it forward a little bit just to remind myself. It's kind of on that kind of marshal sort there. In my peripheral, when I see that go by in my peripheral vision, that's when I turn in. Now you can take a lot of the inside corner here. I don't think I take enough. You can kind of cut right across there. I don't know how much you can take. As I say, it probably can take more than I am, but you don't want to be inside that white line. You want to be taking quite a bit of the corner. You want to be hard on the gas as early as possible. I wasn't as hard as I could have been. There's more track on the left I could possibly have used. Your real worry here is hitting the barrier on the left. Now, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of steering in still as we come up here. As you crest, you want to get your wheels as straight as possible. If your wheels aren't straight, you tend to go right in a kind of snap oversteer situation and go into the wall there. So you want to get the wheel as straight as you can. You might need to lift as you crest. You hear it, didn't really care for that. Now here's another corner where we've got to look in our peripheral vision for markers. You don't want to take too much of this inside curve. I think it tends to unsettle you. There's a lot of rumble strip on exit that you can use. I'll just refresh my memory on where I'm turning here. Again, it's the tree on your right. I kind of tend to use as my marker. A little bit. I wait a little bit after that, and then I'll turn. And it's as imprecise as that, but it's so far this week I haven't been able to find a definitive marker. But look for that tree. You can see it there. That last tree on the right, just behind the fence. When that goes past your peripheral vision, it's kind of a slight wait and then turn in. Get tight on the apex, hard on the gas, get your left wheels on the curb. Okay, now this one is the crucial corner. You've really got to get this right. With the last corner, I mean, it's the same is true of all corners really, but you want to use the most. You want to use every last bit of the track as you possibly can. If you see the white line on the left, you want to get your left or your right wheels if you're turning in from the right. You want to get your outside wheel right on that white line. You don't want to be inside it, you want to be right onto it. So I'm going to be trying to push a bit further left here. As we get to the bottom of the hill, that's where I turn in. That's my marker if you like. It's kind of slightly before that, a fraction of a second before that, I lift, turn in, and then I'm trying to be back hard on the gas just about as I'm getting to the rumble strip on the apex. Get tight on that, and you can use a lot of the rumble strip on the exit. Be careful of the dirt on exit. If you get too much, you won't get a 1x, but it tends to take away some of your momentum. Too far left, and it'll take away a lot. There you go. Hard on the gas. Take that curbing, and then straight. Then it's just a straight run for the line.